talking about movement in Unity, specifically 2D movement. This is going to include jumping and moving horizontally. If you want to fly or make something like Flappy Bird, I will make a video on that as well, but for now let's just get into this one. So in the last video I didn't add any box gliders to a tile map, but I just quickly added them. One covers the ground and 3 more covering the platforms. And yes, one component can have more than one box glider. And anyway, we just have to stop editing. There you go. And now we can start focusing on player movement. So first we have to select our player and we have to add a script to it. I've already created a script right here. It's called player movement. I'm just going to drag it onto our player, and now we can double click it to open it in Visual Studio. If you don't know how to create a script, you can press add component, type in the name of the script that you want. You can just type in anything. So if I wanted to type T, and you could go all the way down and press new script, and if you want to name it T, you can create and add it, but I'm not doing that. I already have a player movement script in here, so I can just open that up in Visual Studio. And this is the first thing, and this is what you're going to see first. And I like to delete these comments just because they take up a bit of space, and I don't like that. And now we can start making our player move. So what we want to type is, we're going to type var, call it something like movement, and we have to get the horizontal axis. So input got get axis, and we're gonna horizontal, and we can just put a semicolon after that. And now we can transform dot position, and then plus equals new vector 3 and movement, and we're 0 0. We're going to multiply that times time dot delta time dot delta caps lock delta time, and then we are going to multiply it by a variable. I'm just going to call mine move speed, and we haven't created this move speed variable yet, so we can go up here and we can do public float move speed, and we can just set it to, for now let's set it to something like 5f. Okay, and with that done, we should just save it, and now we should be able to move horizontally. Just give Unity a second to think. Okay, Unity has loaded, and time for the big moment. This should work, and yes, you can see this happens, and this is because I think our box glider, there's some glitch with our box glider. So yeah, but that's fine. We don't have to worry about that right now. We can go back in Visual Studio, and now we can start jumping. Yay! So we can go up here and we can create a private rigid body 2D. You can just call it something like rigid body, and in our start method we can say rigid body is equal to get component, and we can say rigid body 2D. Okay, and now we go into our update method. You can type if input dot get button down is jump, and we can put some curly brackets, and we can say rigid body dot add force, and then new vector 2, and then we can say 0 jump height, no jump, let's just say jump force, and in here we want to specify the type of force. We want to say force mode 2D dot impulse. There we go. Put a semicolon in there, and of course we don't have this jump force variable yet, so we can go up here and create it. Sorry, whoopsies. You can say public float jump force is equal to, I like to set this something to 5, and with this done, I think we should be able to jump. Let's just go into Unity, give it a minute to think, and yeah, jump force variable is here, so that means we should be able to jump. So we can move horizontally just like before, and we can jump now. See? But the thing is, we can keep on jumping forever. And now, to fix this problem, go into Visual Studio, and right where we're checking for jumping, we have to say and math. We can check the y-axis, so math f dot abs, and then we can say rigid body 2D variable, rigid body variable dot velocity dot y, and we have to check that is less than some really small number. I'm just going to put 0.0001, and now with this, if we go back into Unity, it's not loaded our changes yet, so it's loaded our changes. Go back to our player. Hopefully we will not be able to jump see, and yeah, so checking the y-axis, and he's not able to jump up on our platform, so let's just make our jump for something like 13, no, let's make it like 15, and see what happens. And so, oh wow, we're jumping really high. Maybe 15's a bit much. Let's change this to something like 7. And so now let's see. If we go back over here, 7 is still too low. Maybe something like 10. Let's see, come on. We just need to be high. We just need to be, yes, there we go. And that's all you need to know about movement. See you guys. Peace.